Steve Harvey may be the king of smooth talk and quick laughs, but today, the spotlight isn't on his punchlines. It's on the messy drama that has been haunting his personal life. Yep, folks, we're diving deep into the jaw-dropping revelations made by his ex-wife, Marjorie Harvey, about Marjorie Harvey's scandalous past. Buckle up because this tea is piping hot! Steve Harvey is no stranger to the spotlight, but his third wife, Marjorie Harvey, might just be the real MVP of this story. Forget about Steve's dating advice books or his suave suits. This saga isn't about think like a man, it's about a woman who played the game and won. But how did Marjorie make her way to the top? According to Steve's ex-wife Mary, Marjorie's journey was anything but glamorous before fame. Before she became Mrs. Harvey, Marjorie was known on the Memphis streets as Lady Heroin. This nickname wasn't a joke, y'all. Marjorie reportedly dated not one, but two high-level drug lords, starting with Jim Townsend. From the age of 18, Marjorie had her sights set on the luxe life, expensive vacations, designer clothes, and five-star dining. And she wasn't about to let a little thing like legality stand in her way. When Marjorie got involved with Jim, she knew he was married and didn't want more kids. But that didn't stop her. Allegedly, she stopped taking her birth control without telling Jim, and boom, she was pregnant. Talk about a power move. Jim eventually got busted, and it wasn't just him who was in trouble. The feds were sniffing around Marjorie too, suspecting her involvement in his operations. However, Jim struck a deal with prosecutors to keep her out of jail. Noble? Sure. Foolish? Maybe. Once Jim was out of the picture, Marjorie didn't waste time. She moved on to another Memphis kingpin, Darnell Woods, one of the infamous Wood brothers. Darnell fathered her daughter, Lori Harvey. Yes, that Lori Harvey. But when the feds came knocking again, Darnell was sent to prison for 37 months. And just like that, Marjorie filed for divorce and started scouting for her next big catch. Marjorie and Steve first crossed paths when he was a struggling comedian, but nothing serious happened then. Fast forward to the early 2000s. Steve had become a household name thanks to the Kings of Comedy, and Marjorie was looking for stability. She allegedly started dating Steve's bodyguard to inch closer to him. Once she got on Steve's radar, it didn't take long for sparks to fly. The problem? Steve was still married to Marjorie Harvey, but Marjorie wasn't deterred. In fact, Mary claims Marjorie would call Steve's home phone just to taunt her. "I'm with your man, and there's nothing you can do about it," she allegedly told Mary. Ouch! When Steve finally divorced Mary and married Marjorie, she wasted no time taking control. She persuaded Steve to get custody of his son with Mary, making it harder for Mary to maintain a relationship with her own child. She also convinced her kids from previous relationships to take the Harvey last name. Why? Because branding, darling! Having Harvey attached to their names opened doors to opportunities they couldn't have dreamed of. But Steve wasn't just a husband. He was Marjorie's fixer. Knowing her past could haunt them, he allegedly helped her clean up her reputation, settling old debts and distancing her from her notorious Memphis days. Social media isn't letting Marjorie forget her roots. Comments like, "She's been passed around more than a collection plate," and "No matter what she wears, she can't cover up who she really is," flood online forums. Many point to Lori Harvey's high-profile relationships as proof that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Mary Lee hasn't held back over the years. She's repeatedly accused Steve and Marjorie of starting their relationship while she and Steve were still married. Mary claims Steve left her high and dry, walking out with a shoulder bag and heading straight to Marjorie in New York. Is Marjorie Harvey a master manipulator who clawed her way to the top? Or is she just a savvy woman playing the cards life dealt her? Either way, one thing's for sure. Marjorie's past is as colorful as her present is luxurious. What do you think about Marjorie Harvey's climb to fame and fortune? Is she an icon of resilience or someone who took advantage of others? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more juicy celeb updates. See you in the next video, where the tea is always hot and the drama is endless.